What's going on, guys? The Comics Kid 2099 here. Welcome to day 50 of the 365-day graphic novel review challenge. Can you believe I've been doing this for 50 days? Today, I want to talk to you about the complete ZVR. This is a couple of zombie short stories by Chris Ryle and Ashley Wood. The first story is Zombies versus Robots, and the second story is Zombies versus Robots versus Amazons. And this book perfectly sums up the phrase, all style, no substance, unfortunately. This book has got some very beautifully illustrated pictures in here, very meticulously painted in certain places by Ashley Wood, he's the artist, but unfortunately there is no plot, there's no story, there's really nothing worthwhile in this book other than some pretty pictures. Basically, the plot is zombies are fighting robots, and then later you throw in Amazons into the mix. There's nothing there that really resembles any kind of narrative at all. You could just about Google pictures by Ashley Wood, and you would get the same effect as if you read this story. And that sounds really unduly harsh, but it's the truth. There is some attempt at a narrative, I guess, but it's a really, really weak narrative. There's no protagonist, there's really no character choices that would make a story worth reading or watching. It's just mindless action scenes. And just because I don't like that, that doesn't mean that everyone else is going to hate it. You might be the kind of person, if you think that the Expendables movies are awesome and are perfect films, you might really enjoy this book. But I am not that kind of person. I like there to be something worthwhile for me to chew on while there's some fun action scenes going on. And this book, unfortunately, does not provide that. And I said that this has got some beautifully illustrated pictures. I really think that Ashley Wood works better when he's doing covers as opposed to interior artwork. I think that you can get away with doing a little bit more abstract style on comic book covers than you can on interior artwork. When you're doing interior artwork, I prefer the artwork to kind of show what's going on, and that may sound like I'm being mean, and I'm not trying to be mean, but sometimes when you have an artist like Ashley Wood, he reminds me a lot of artists like Dave McKean or Sam Keith. Sometimes they get really sketchy, and they get just really crazy showing what's going on, and it's very difficult to just see basic actions. Like at one point in this book, there is this formless hologram that possesses this robot, and it's talking to this other robot, and it took several pages for me to figure out, oh wait, there's two separate robots talking to each other here. And that's because I felt like Ashley Wood wasn't doing a very good job of just setting the scene. Like, okay, there's a robot here, and then there's speech bubbles coming off the panel, and I don't know that that hologram is possessing another robot, even though this hologram has been talking to this robot for most of this chunk of the story. Really, I would not recommend that you read this book unless you are just a diehard fan of one of these gentlemen already. If you like this kind of art style, that's basically what you're going to get in the book. So if you like that, if that kind of thing is right up your alley, then yeah, go ahead and check this out. But keep in mind that you're not going to get much of a story here. And also, if you're not as much of a story guy as I am, if you're more about the pictures in comic books, then you might really enjoy this. But me, I am very much a story guy. In fact, I've always kind of leaned in the direction of story more so than artwork, although occasionally art can break a comic for me. Most of the time, I'm focusing on the story. So this book for me really didn't do it. I didn't really enjoy it, but that doesn't mean that everyone is going to hate it. There may be some people out there who would enjoy this kind of book. So those are my thoughts on ZVR by Chris Ryle and Ashley Wood. I hope that you guys liked this video, and if you did, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will bring some other videos to you for the rest of this year. In the meantime, you guys have a great rest of the day. Catch you later.